fire in my eyes, born from the smoke where the lost ones rise. Mama raised a fighter, not a man to kneel. Taught me cold steel's got a stronger feel. For prayers or Sunday songs, I'm the thunder rolling when the night gets long. Bones in the dirt, blood in the clay, ain't no white flag flying over my grave. I was built for war, not for mercy's hand, forged in the dust of a brutal land. A heart like stone, a soul run dry, ride where the angels fear to cry. Built for war, not for mercy's call. Stand me up proud or don't stand me at all. Tattooed by battle, scarred by loss, carried my burdens like a heavy cross. Every promise broke like brittle bone. Learned young that a man fights best alone. Whiskey for courage, gunpowder breath. I made my peace with a hard-earned death. Never needed forgiveness, never needed fame. Just a fast horse, a sharp aim, and a name. I was built for war, not for mercy's hand, forged in the dust of a brutal land. A heart like stone, a soul run dry, ride where the angels fear to cry. Yeah, built for war, not for mercy's call. Stand me up proud or don't stand me at all. Iron in my blood, lightning in my veins. Took every curse and wore it like chains. If heaven won't have me, hell's just fine. I'll ride these battlefields till the end of time. Built for war, not for mercy's dream. Born for the fight, not the in-between. Raise your glass for the ones who fall. Built for war, and damn proud of it all. Yeah, built for war, not for mercy at all.
In a town where the sun don't shine, whispers haunt the pines. Lonely roads that twist and turn, every bridge I cross I burn. Crows on the fence, black as night, eyes that gleam with eerie light. Farmhouse creaks like it knows my name. Ghosts and sins, they're all the same. Crows on the fence, black as night, eyes that gleam with eerie light. Farmhouse creaks like it knows my name. Ghosts and sins, they're all the same. Shadows of the heartache, dark and deep. Lost souls wander, never sleep. Blood on the roots, tears in the ground. In the shadow place sorrow's found. Empty bottles, cold as stone. In the wind I hear a moan. Memories I can't erase. In this land there's no embrace. Jackknife moon cuts the sky. Stars like scars we both lie. Pain in the soil, grief heavy silence everywhere. Shadows of the heartache, dark and deep. Lost souls wander, never sleep. Blood on the roots, tears in the ground. In the shadow place sorrow's found.
Burned my home, left me to die. Thought I'd beg, thought I'd cry, but I don't break and I don't kneel. Now it's my turn to make you feel. Ashes and lead, blood in the sand. You made your move, now play your hand. No mercy left, no words to say. Only fire gonna light your way. Smoke still rises, sky burns red. Every step I take brings more dead. Ain't no sheriff, ain't no law, just my guns and what I saw. Ashes and lead, blood in the sand. You made your move, now play your hand. No mercy left, no words to say. Only fire gonna light your way. You prayed for luck, but luck ran dry. Ain't no savior in the sky. You crossed the line, you paid the cost. Now I make sure you stay lost. Ashes and lead, blood in the sand. You made your move, now play your hand. No mercy left, no words to say. Only fire gonna light your way. Dust settles, but I ride on. Ain't no peace till all are gone. Ashes fall, the night runs red. One last whisper, one last death.
By the river's edge, where the blackbirds cry, stands a widow's house 'neath a blood-red sky. The lantern burns through the dead of night. the dark runs deep. The wind it howls, the trees they groan as the river calls her soul back home. Now the river bends where the blackbirds sigh, two shadows dance neath the crimson sky. Her lantern's gone, but her tale stays true of a love too deep where the darkness grew.
There's a house by the river, forgotten and old, with whispers of secrets and stories untold. The windows are broken, the doors barely close, ghosts of the hollow where no sunlight flows. Stayed drunk, we lived in the shadow, our spirits all sunk. At night we'd hear footsteps on the creaky old floor, echoes of sorrow from those gone before. Oh, the ghosts of the hollow, they call out my name. In the dead of the night, they light up a flame, haunted by memories that never do, lost in the darkness where dreams are all frayed. The wind through the trees, it moans like a dirge, broken hearts buried deep where nightmares emerge. A wolf's lonely howl is all that I hear. Living in fear, ain't been living for years. Stars in the sky, though they don't seem to shine, over this midnight they no longer align. Caught in a nightmare, awake or asleep, the hollow it holds me, its secrets I keep.
from the edge where the map turns black. Boots made of leather and a soul full of cracks. Smoke in his lungs and fire in his veins. A storm in the silence, a ghost with no name. They whispered in towns he'd once passed through. He don't speak much, but Lord, it's true. When the wind turns sharp and the sky turns red, he's the last thing breathing when it's all dead. He laughs while it all burns. Ashes fly and the black wheel turns. No mercy in his cold wild eyes, just a devil grin. And as the good men die, no prayer, no grace, no concern. He laughs while it all burns. He lit that match with a crooked smile, watched the church go up from a distant mile. Said, I ain't justice, I ain't sin, I'm the reckoning that crawls within. The sheriff ran, the preacher cried, but the fire spoke louder than the ones who lied. He walked through the heat like a beast reborn, with a past carved deep in a crown of thorns. He laughs while it all burns. No tears fall, no one returns. Just jar and bone where the truth once lay, and echoes that haunt the break of day. The wind may howl, the world may churn, but he laughs while it all burns. Some say he was wrong, some say insane. Some say his blood runs oil and flame, but none dare speak when the dusk light bends and that shadow rides in again. He laughs while it all burns. Smoke sings low and the cold sun yearns. He don't forget, he don't forgive, he don't regret the way he lives. From cursed soil to twisted turns, he laughs while it all burns.
You took your shot, but I'm still breathing. Left me for dead, but I ain't leaving. You built your kingdom on fear and lies. Now watch it crumble before your eyes. Hell's coming with me, no place to hide. You lit the fire, now burn inside. Ain't no mercy, ain't no peace. You made this war, now rest in pieces. And I don't stop till I own this land. Hell's loaded one for you. Ain't no savior pulling you through. You played your game, but now it's mine. Count your seconds, run out of time. Hell's coming with me, no place to hide. You lit the fire, now burn inside. Ain't no mercy, ain't no peace. You made this war, now rest in peace. Blood on my boots, dust on my hands. I gave you time, I gave you a chance. Now the Reaper's got your name, and I'm the one who calls the game.
I was born where the black smoke rolls out past the pines and the busted coals. Mama said, boy, you got fire in your veins. Daddy just grinned, whispering chains. I don't take knees, I don't beg for grace. I wear my scars like a loaded case. A heart like flint, a soul like steel. I don't bow down, I break the wheel. I don't bend, I detonate. A fuse lit long by the hands of fate. I ain't no saint, I ain't your son. I'm the hammer falling, the smoking gun. If you cross me, don't be late. I don't bend, I detonate. Whiskey eyes and blood red skies. I walk with ghosts, no preacher denies. Boots worn down on the devil's stone, but I ride like sin, cold to the bone. I've seen good men break, I've watched them crawl. I'd rather burn than beg it all. No white flag, no backward glance, just a one-way path and a loaded stance. I don't bend, I detonate. A fuse lit long by the hands of fate. I ain't no saint, I ain't your son. I'm the hammer falling, the smoking gun. If you cross me, don't be late. I don't bend, I detonate. Steel winds howl and the thunder moans, but I ain't carved from breakable bones. They built their walls, I burned them down and wore the ash like a blackthorn crown. You can pray to heaven, you can curse my name, but if I don't care who fans the flame, I don't bend, I detonate. Wrath in boots at the Reaper's gate. The shadows howl, a reckoning sound. The kind of man you don't turn around. If you test me, seal your fate. I don't bend, I detonate. So light the match and seal your tomb. I'll be the storm, I'll be the boom. I don't break, I don't hesitate. I don't bend, I detonate.
I carve my name in ballroom tables, leave town before the sun can rise. Whiskey burns where my soul once was, and I don't apologize. My boots thoughts drag ghosts behind me, dusting memories on my trail. The law don't catch what it can't cage, and love just tends to fail. Yeah, I'm a little crazy, a little wild-eyed, got a fire in my blood and a hitch in my stride. They say I'm lost, but I know my way through back road nights and Judgment Day. I talk to shadows, I laugh at the pain. I'm a little crazy, but I ain't ashamed. I kissed a preacher's daughter, then vanished in the storm. Left a trail of smoldering silence where my touch was warm. I've danced with loaded devils, I've prayed with broken men. And if I crash in style, just to rise again. Yeah, I'm a little crazy, a little unchained, like a howl in the wind no walls can contain. I bleed in verses, I ride alone with a haunted heart carved out of stone. If heaven won't take me, then hell might try. I'm a little crazy, but I'm still alive. Where I feel most sane, where the thunder speaks my name. And love, well, it don't linger here, just smoke rings and a silent tear. Yeah, I'm a little crazy, that's alright. I was built for storms, not candlelight. I'll tip my hat to those I've wronged, sing one last whistled outlaw song. You call it madness, I call it me. I'm a little crazy and always free.
The bottle's empty, moonlight's thin. Through the window, whispers come in. Every ghost I've known feeds the gloom. The shadows dance around the room. Gravel roads and a rusted gate leading to a past I can't escape. Memories ache like an old sore wound under a sky that feels maroon. Whiskey and shadows, heavy is the night. Loneliness wrapped in dim, flickering light. Every sigh, a whisper from the past, bound by the silence, hearts turn to glass. midnight call. He's been gone since late last fall, and outcries echoes through the haze, lost in the night. I've lost my ways. A locket clutched in my shaking hand. Years have passed like shifting sand. By the river where we used to roam, now it's just me, and I'm all alone. They hide Texas so they don't kill us, but they are killing us anyway. Promises made all turn to dust. In the end, they really don't care what we say. We scream, we shout, but no one hears. Lost in the echo of our fears. They come like wolves, tearing apart a hunger that rips through the heart. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a swarm coming for our blood. No escape from this living mess, drowning in a crimson flood. They promised us a land of milk and honey, but we live in a dark country. We're just numbers on a screen, faceless victims in their game. Behind the masks they're all obscene, feeding on our pain and shame. We scream, we shout, but no one hears. Lost in the echo of our fears. They come like wolves, tearing apart a hunger that rips through the heart. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a swarm coming for our blood. No escape from this living mess, drowning in a crimson flood. They promised us a land of milk and honey, but we live in a dark country. But we live in a dark country. Can we rise above this dread, or are we doomed forever bled? Stand together, fight or fall, break the chains, heed the call. We need a hero to save us, but our heroes are corrupting their hearts. They say they are enemies, but they seem to be allies, keeping us apart. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a swarm coming for our blood. No escape from this living mess, drowning in a crimson flood. They promised us a land of milk and honey, but we live in a dark country. We live in a dark country. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a swarm coming for our blood. No escape from this living mess, drowning in a crimson flood. They promised us a land of milk and honey, but we live in a dark country. We live in a dark country.
black on black. Told the world I'd never come back, but the fire don't sleep in a soul that's scarred, and hell can't hold what's made of shards. Smoke on the wind and blood on my trail. I rose with the storm, pale and frail, but ashes remember every name and every hand that lit the flame.
A ghost reborn, no chains, no lashes. Watch me rise in ashes.
The preacher said I'd lost my way, but the righteous burned me anyway. Now I wear the smoke like a second skin, a silent hymn for what's within. Crows circle high, the gallows grin, but I paid my price in fire and sin. So light the match and fan the flame. I'll rise again and you'll curse my name. I rise in ashes, I walk through flame with a heart that's cursed and a shadowed name. You broke my soul but not my spine. Now I ride the dark with vengeance in time. A ghost reborn, no chains, no lashes. Watch me rise in ashes. The wind don't ask which side you're on when it howls through bones and battles long gone. But I've made peace with pain and dust, and I'll turn your steel to rust. I rise in ashes, I walk through flame from a grave you dug and tried to claim. But storms don't kneel and wolves don't tame. You'll know my wrath, you'll feel my name. From cursed earth and midnight crashes, I rise, I burn in ashes. A lonesome road through dust and dusk, the wolf behind, the grave stand hushed. I sold my soul for one last sip, but the devil just laughs. My fate is stripped. Burn my shadow in the midnight fire. Whisper my name with the wandering choir. I don't see mercy, I don't see grace. I don't need light, my home's in the haze. My pockets are empty, my heart bears scars. They whisper my name, you won't get far. I hear their steps, but I don't care. The cards are dealt, it's a fate to share. Burn my shadow in the midnight fire. Whisper my name with the wandering choir. I don't see mercy, I don't see grace.
Death awaits me by the stream. Let her drink my blood, but not my dreams. Let my horse ride through the black. I chose my route, I won't look back. Burn, burn my shadow in the midnight fire. Whisper my name with the wandering choir.
There's a road past the old oak tree where shadows whisper secrets to the breeze. The devil's hand carved the path, they say. Only fools walk in when the skies turn gray. The church bell rings, but it's muffled and dim, a warning cry for the souls drawn to him. The lanterns fade as the darkness sways. On Devil's Hollow Road, the lost souls stay. The Devil's Hollow Road, where the sinners lay down. The dirt tastes like ashes from a burnt out town. Walk too far, there ain't no turning back. Footsteps fall silent on the endless track. A widow's wail cuts the midnight air. Her man walked the road, but he ain't nowhere. The crows keep watch atop the pine, singing songs for the doom, keeping time. The stories linger, but they never grow old, carved in the bark and the gravel cold. Some say they hear a fiddle at night, playing for the damned in the pale moonlight. The bravest hearts in the desperate alike find themselves lost under hollow strife. It takes no mercy, it spares no name. On Devil's Hollow Road, we're all the same. Devil's Hollow Road, where all the sinners lay down. The dirt tastes like ashes from a burnt out town. Walk too far, there ain't no turning back. Footsteps fall silent on the endless track. Devil's Hollow Road, where the sinners lay down. The dirt tastes like ashes from a burnt out town. Walk too far, there ain't no turning back. Footsteps fall silent on the endless track.
Thunder rolls on the lonesome plain. Got a pact with the dark, got blood in my veins. Cards on the table, whiskey in my breath. I shook hands with the devil, now I'm riding with death. Oh, the devil don't forget and the devil don't forgive. Took my soul on a wager, now I got no life to live. The road keeps burning, but there ain't no end. I owe a debt and I can't pretend. I hear the chains when the night grows still. A shadow behind me, a cold iron will. The hounds are howling, the gallows stand tall, but death ain't the worst of it, I've seen it all. Oh, the devil don't forget and the devil don't forgive. Took my soul on a wager, now I got no life to live. The
pretend. Ain't no salvation, ain't no light, just a black horse riding through the dead of night. I made my choice and I sealed my fate. Now I ride with the lost through the hellfire gates. So pour one last drink, let the bottle run dry. Ain't no redemption for a man born to die. The dust keeps rising, the night grows cold, and the devil's debt never does grow old. Hill. The night is thick, the air is still. Whispers echo through the ancient trees. Every shadow hides a mystery. Lost souls wander down these dusty roads, in ragged clothes and heavy loads. Past is buried, but it ain't that deep. Secrets in the pines, they never sleep. Shadows in the pines, they call my name. A lonesome cry in the night's dark frame. Echoes of sorrow, ghosts of time, here in the valley where the sun don't shine. Rusty chains on weathered gates guard the old house in a haunted state. Windows broken, doors askew. Memories linger like the morning dew. Silent prayers in the chapel old. Candles flicker against the cold. Winds of change, they howl and moan. But in these woods, I'm never alone. The night holds secrets deep and dark. Listen close, you'll hear them hark. Every fallen leaf, every distant cry tells a tale of days gone by.
There's a shadow on the ridge tonight. A cold wind winds howling full of fright. Old man Jenkins grips his gun, whispers fear of what's to come. Mary's keeping candles bright, swears she saw a ghost last night. Children huddle, close their eyes, praying for the sun to rise. Oh, the darkness, it prevails, tears of sorrow, tower wells. Echoes in the dead of night, no salvation in their sight. Every whisper carries weight, secrets sworn will seal their fate. History they can't erase, buried deep can't find the grace. Oh, the darkness, it prevails, tales of sorrow, tower wells. Echoes in the dead of night, no salvation in their sight. Talks as roosters mean with rage, drinks as fury loves his cage. Forgives no man, trusts no soul, heart as black as darkest coal.
The moon's hiding in the holler, the night is cold as sin. Empty bottles on the counter where my demons settle in. A flicker from the kerosene, casting ghosts upon the wall. Every creak and groan reminds me of the things I can't recall. Old memories like thunder tearing through this empty room. A photograph that's fading, a love affair turned tomb. Rusty nails and broken boards, this house has lost its soul. I sit here drowned in sorrows, with a heart so black as coal. Whiskey and shadows, they're my only friends tonight. In this dark and endless silence, where wrong feels so right. Every sip's a piece of me that slowly fades away. Whiskey and shadows guide me till the break of day. Mama's Bible on the table, dust covered and alone. I used to find my answers in those pages made of stone. But the words won't heal a spirit that's been shattered and betrayed. In this empty house of sorrow, where only shadows stay. The rain taps on the window like a lover's mournful sigh. I I've walked these crooked highways with a curse in every stride. The devil holds my secrets, whispers softly in the dark. Wish I could break these chains and make one final mark. Whiskey and shadows, they're my only friends tonight. In this dark and endless silence, where wrong feels so right. Every sip's a piece of me that slowly fades away. Whiskey and shadows, God.